The time to turn these pieces into a sweater had finally come, and using a 3D pen, I planned to sort of weld my pieces together. For the record, I'm using black filament because it was the only color available that would fit my 3D pen, and ideally I would have gone for something like a transparent flexible filament or white filament, but none of these colors were available. So I tested it out on some scrap pieces for practice and then went straight into the garment. I also came up with like these melty technique in which I would take the nozzle of the 3D pen and rub it between both pieces so that they would sort of merge in a way, and then I would just seal it up with that black filament. It was much easier to do the vertical pieces first and then match up the two halves at the seam lines afterwards. So at this point, it kind of looked like Waldo. Before sealing up the sides, I glued the Christmas tree and the star to the front of the sweater. And now for the ugly, not so ugly additions. After twisting 3 stands of the fairy lights together, I strung them onto the tree and gathered some failed prints and extra pieces that I had left over from other projects, cut them up strategically, and stuck them onto the tree as well. This stringy white print sort of turned into like a popcorn garland, and everything else just sort of became random circular Christmas decorations. I flipped the sweater inside out and sealed it up in the sides and the sleeves, and she was ready to be revealed.